Hi Pisces, and welcome to June 2022. Happy summer. That's like an understatement. We have been through eclipse season of eclipsing out whatever doesn't, people, places, and things that are not working toward our highest good, as well as then a retrograde, oh my gosh, during the shadow period, which is like silence is golden, can I tell you? All right, so let's see what's happening for the beautiful Pisceans for June. Okay, and let's see. All right. Oh, well, that's beautiful. Starting a new position, getting a new idea underway, launching something, even getting some money that will be will help your finances grow, right? You could get some money. We do have the rabbit of fertility. We do have the piece of the deer, as well as a cub or a tiger or a coyote, who, we want to make sure that everyone is giving us freedom and peace of mind. I feel this is more peace within your heart to grow, as either this being money, physical matter, or growing of your heart center. Yeah. Okay. And what does that mean? Well, peace of mind is what you are looking for. And we have making a decision maybe about finances, and what is it that has to end, right? The death. What do we need to transform when it comes to making a decision about how we envision who we are, what we are worthy of, a new direction in a job, more education, maybe something that you're not realizing just yet that is going to be ending. An ending in order for a new beginning to come about, yeah? But the middle card, this is the ending that is not yet. Maybe in another month, something's going to end so that you can make a decision going forward that's going to give you the peace of mind that you need, right? Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups, and then happiness, right? So as we know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So needing to make a decision about something material, financial, that needs to change in order for you to grow and to move on and to get out of this sadness and into the light, right? So something that ends is going to be a blessing, so to speak, in disguise, so that you can start something new. It's very vague, that Ace of Pentacles, because we don't know if it's something that you've been waiting for, any kind of financial money coming in could end your, sadness, because, wow, that money just came in right in time. I needed it, right? I didn't see it coming. The moon is there. So you have the moon, so you didn't know that something had to stir up the pot, right? Something's been stirring up the pot in terms of your financial situation. And by you, it's just like, I really feel it's as simple, Pisces, as, oh my God, I didn't know I was going to receive this money, and I'm so happy that I am, because now I'm getting this money that I need in order to do the things that I have to do. Or something's going to end that worry about the money that, right? Here it is. The devil reversed. The addictive behaviors that, right? The devil's in the details. So I really feel that you're going to make a decision to end some addictive behaviors that will allow you to, instead of being sad, being happy, right? You know, being codependent on others versus on self, or addictive behaviors of, you know, we know shopping and, or, you know, not seeing it or not valuing ourselves enough. Those are all behaviors of things that we know what will make us happy. Family dynamic, right? Family makes you happy. And the codependency perhaps that you're going to make of the request that you need to see and to be honest with yourself is that needs to stop, right? I did get this for another sign. I'm not quite sure, but it was someone, you know, family members or what have you, you know, needing the handout, the payout, or not having enough money to upgrade your home, gardening, what have you, right? So these things, whatever is really, and I'm hearing gnawing at you that needs to end, it's just only going to gnaw at you more if you don't make that decision and be honest with yourself. Ace of Swords. So literally, Pisces, you need to come to your own terms with your own truth. Knight of Wands. And take action. And the Knight of Wands has this horse that is, right, that bucks, right? You want to be the beating of your own drum and making the decision for the best of your family life and such. So walking away or letting others walk away from what's holding you back. And what's holding you back is that you're not expressing yourself. What's holding you back, and it's all family related. This is all family, okay? This is someone leaving, walking away, right, with the cash. Someone taking cash. And your decision is to be honest with yourself and others about what you can and can't do. What your ability is and what is being exhausted. That's important because you're going to end up with one. And this now just turned over. So the end of, and I've had this before for you guys, the end of give, 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 take, 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 and you not facing your truth about it. Like, take off the blinders, Pisces. See who's taking from you. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the financial abundance and or not of a situation where, you know, a family dynamic. And it's kind of like the comings and goings of actions of others, you know, lend themselves to, like what? The one pentacle stands alone. You know what I'm saying? You do know what I'm saying. It's friends, family members that you must come to terms with your own truth. It's yourself. It's the things that have come to pass that lay down the foundation of one who comes to their own truth by saying that I cannot have others depend on me so much, any longer financially, because it's exhausting and it is definitely tearing away at your finances, right? And this is what, seriously, one of your, at the bottom of the deck, Pisces, this is your spiritual guidance. You're spiritually being guided to make this decision, to be honest with yourself and others about what's going on, like at face value. People taking is not making you happy. People coming back and saying, oh, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, but I need and I want. And I promise I'll never do it again. I promise. I'll make this sacred promise to you, right? That I'll never ask again. And then it happens again. I've got a headache. Someone's going through headaches. You have headaches because you're doing what's against the grain, Pisces. And for you, being a water sign, the worst thing that a water sign with a 4 of Cups of disappointment, depression, sadness, all of the color has gone in the back. Your back is where all your happiness once lied. Literally, think of what I said. Don't ignore it. There are reasons for your headaches, and there are reasons that you're feeling like same old, different day. And that's the same. You have 2 4 of Cups. This one that's in this deck, that's in the deck, the Royale deck, Tarot Royale, and the Light Seers. The Light Seers says, get a grip with your own truth. This deck says, listen, once you do that, once you get a grip, and don't let anyone else get that, that in your ear, and the I'm sorries and doing it again, you will find your own happiness comes from telling the truth. And I'm not saying that you're lying. What I'm saying is you're not wanting to see the truth of the draining that's going on, draining of funds and family from all angles. That's why you have headaches. And what needs to happen is you need to take the blinders off and see and stop closing your eyes to this and not believing that this is really happening, because it has to end. So these 2 cards came out, I'm almost positive, in Aries reading. It's either Aries or Taurus. In order for you, Pisces, to find your true north of happiness, you are going to need to settle the score with how you spend your money, who you give your money to, what ailments, headaches, back pain, neck pain, knee pain you're having. It is all-encompassing of the fact that you must speak up and not go back to the same old patterns, addictive patterns of over and over, same old, same old. The answer has to be no. In whatever way that no comes out is up to you. But it has to be a no. It has to be a not today. I cannot help you, you must help yourself. And that is the message. That will be the message from, especially in August, the next 3 months. 21, it's 3. From August on, it is, I had enough. And that is what will ultimately, Pisces, set you free. Because you will be honest with yourself and others. Be patient, be kind, but be firm and set your boundaries about what is emotionally draining and who's trying to figure out your next move. Their next move. Again, who's in charge here? Leo, Aries, Sag. Someone else is in charge. And this is a Leo. So, if you keep doing, what is it, the boy that cried wolf? If you keep allowing, you're going to end up with nothing. And this is not for all right? If it's a death, if it's a death of someone in the family that maybe you don't have the means to give them a rightful service, you can ask family members to do so, to get help, and to learn that when we finally come to terms with the truth of what our hearts want, we find ourselves ending things, people, places, and things. So I really feel, Pisces, since you're all about the last part of the eclipse into the what is it? The moon in Aries, I think you're at that precipice of the changeover from death to rebirth. The death card's reversed, and so's the devil. And Aries had that. So I feel you're right there. Right, like walking through that door. And if it's not you, it's someone else. Now, it's not anything, there's nothing here to be worried about or to be, do not overly think anything, but if anything, please, if you resonate with your family taking too much of you, from you, then you need to stop and really think about other avenues, other resources, maybe, other job opportunities, other ways of earning. If it's an addiction that you're trying to get out of, spending, there's always a way to change our perception of what we think in order to get what we need to survive. And God is watching, is helping you and your family. And I'm telling you, if it is passing over, someone's passing, someone's crossing over. And the crossover, Pisces, is going to be the decision to see the truth, to speak the truth, to not shove things under the carpet. If someone's passing, it could be an inheritance. I don't feel that as much as it is your money could go a long way as long as you stop the spending and you help yourself. I shouldn't say stop it, but be more disciplined with you and those around you who are always asking for that. You are the only one that can save yourself. Remember that, right? God helps those who help themselves. You are part of the light, and perhaps this is the pouring of the white light is coming into you to help you, which I see it here too. Look. Your light from the heavens. This is an awakening, and not an awakening of consciousness. It is awakening of self-realization of how you want to show up in the world. Right? From darkness to light, but the darkness is blue. Look. That's spirituality. Right? And if you turn this around, it's the sun, which is God, our Heavenly Father. Right? The circle of life. So we realize after the truth, after the ending of the things that no longer serve us, when we realize that, it sets us free, and it allows us to understand that there is infinite abundance all around us, infinity, to know the infinite is to become as above, so below, or is to be. Okay? So I send you so much love. I love you all so much. I am running a special on my biofeedback, which clearly, if you're experiencing a difficult time right now with these two cards, and finally breaking free from this darkness and going into the light, right? Ending something that's a pattern, an addictive behavior of you and others. Once you get it and you set yourself free, right? You will, I could help you, mind and body, to get through whatever is ailing you in the body, and or consciously or not, being able to, to get yourself out of how to end certain things that have been happening for so long. It stems from the thread of our childhood. And that's where I go. I get to the core. So let me know if you're interested. I send you so much love and light. And all you need to know, Pisces, is that truly you are being guided by the light. So never fear. Whatever has to end will end of its own accord. Take care.